Hi everyone, myself Ridesh Chaudhary and my student ID is 30395231, and today I am going to give a presentation on software test document along with my group members whose name are Samrat Malla and his student ID is 30409924, and Devendra Thakal whose student ID is 30380420, and the presentation will be based on software test document for the subject ITECH7409 software testing. So here in this presentation our main agendas are introduction, test approach, test plan, traceability matrix, test case, Gantt chart, project budget, and at last conclusion. Now let's begin with the introduction. As we know that testing is one of the most important factors in a software development, it should be done in an effective way. Testing helps to measure the different requirement criteria, scope and target, and other various validation of the software before launching it or delivering it to the client. Today, we are going to explain the testing of an application called as OBMS, which stands for Online Backup Management System, and the name of product or the application name is Estage, whose releasing version is 9.1.8. There are various operations which are needs to be tested for this application. So when the application is started, it needs to be logged, and while logging there are various options for different roles such as manager, administrator, chairperson, who has different roles based on their designation and with the drop down menu. After a person is logged in, he or she can see the home page, log off page, competitors, disciplines, and section options in the screen. Since there are many sections, the application should display it in the correct way and the results should be in a correct way. Furthermore, the system also should be capable of registering the end users. Let's move to the next slide, which is test approach. So master test plan has been implemented and there are various features which needs to be tested, such as login section, managing of the events, managing of their locations, position of the manager, sign up processes, backup and restore functions, and so on. Let's move to the next slide, which is test plan. Test plan in the sense, what are the activities which needs to be covered during the testing will be overviewed earlier, and then execution of the testing process begin. First and foremost, the testing begins with the step known as identification of scope and testing type. The second step is identify the testing activities which are needs to be performed. After that, there should be a proper identification of skills which are required and access the availability. Furthermore, the creation of test schedule and key milestones is done. Then, identify and define the test deliverables are assigned the actual roles and responsibilities by identifying the communication channel. And at last, the entry and exit criteria is identified. In this way, the testing plan has been done. The further explanation of the software test document will be done by Samrat Malla. Thank you.